Well, a few days ago we done our show for you, and everyone seemed to like it. And I thought you might be interested. There's a few bits that you didn't see or you didn't know about. So what I've done is I made a little bit of a list and a little bit of a small show out there, if you like. The first one is the song that Jimmy narrated over when he introduced Paul Keenan and Karen Ellis. It was going to be Cabaret, Come to the Cabaret by Mantovani. But because of copyright issues, we couldn't use it, so I used one of my own. The title of the track that we used was Mrs. Pettleworth. That just came out the blue, but the actual melody that came into my head was I was watching a black and white film with Margaret Rutherford, who's the female detective in Miss Marple's. And she's riding through the English village on a bike. And she shouted to the vicar, "Good morning, vicar." And he said, "Good morning, Miss Marples." And that just done it to me. So as a result of watching that little bit, I got this idea. So have a listen to the song with no narration on it, just the music itself. Hope you enjoy this. And number two, you may not believe this, but if the sketch where Terry asks for, "Have we any demonstration music, please?" and he's in time, you see him doing a little dance to the music. You'd never believe this, but if you ever watch it back over again, in fact, I'll play it for you now. That section there, Terry had no idea what that music sounded like, and he couldn't hear any music in his home when he was doing the actual dance he was doing. He couldn't hear anything, he was just doing movements. The music fitted perfectly, absolutely so uncanny. Have a look at this.
So here is a demonstration. Could we have some demonstration music, please?
And number three on the list of things to tell you was when I was editing the Paul Keenan and Frank Highfield song, it was so confusing because I had the two tracks, one on top of each other, and where I could I would put Frank Highfield in and then put Paul back in again. But because the voices were practically the same, it was so hard to choose which voice. I nearly put the wrong voices in at some points. It is all Paul, definitely Paul. But again, you might want to see, it's only a couple of minutes, so I'll show you that again and have a look at it.
I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true. A few kisses ago. I remember you. You're the one who said I'll love you too. Yes, I do, don't you know? I remember too a distant bell, as stars that fell like the rain out of the blue. When my life is through, and the angels ask me to recall the thrill of them all, and I will tell them I remember you. I remember too a distant bell, of stars that fell like the rain out of the blue. My life is through, and the angels ask me to recall the thrill of them all, and I will tell them I remember, tell them I remember, tell them I remember you.
That brings us to number 4. Number 4 on the list was I was asked by two people, members of the about the girls that I mentioned that stayed outside my house sometimes all night. The names of the girls were Barbara Bell and Patricia Garrett. I've found the photographs, so I've got one photograph there of me when I was in the James at 18, another one of me when I was 19. So here's the photographs of the girls then, and here's a photograph of the girls also now. Hope you enjoy this.
If I got on my knees and I pleaded with you not to go, but to stay in my arms, would you walk out the door like you did once before? This time be different, please stay, don't go. If I call out your name like a friend, would you leave me alone with my tears, knowing I need you so? Would you still turn and go? This time, be different, please stay, don't go, please stay. I loved you before I even knew your name, and I wanted to give you my heart, but now you came back after leaving me one time. Oh, I knew, oh how I knew that the heartache would start. If I call out your name like a song which was written for you, you alone, would you still hurt my pride, baby? Yeah, till I cry. This time, be different, please stay, don't go. Please stay. You know I'll always love you, darling. Please stay. Don't go. Please stay.
Okay, number 5. I was asked yesterday, how do I begin to start to write a song? Well, it's very complicated. Not so much the writing the song very complicated. Complicated more to explain, because you can get inspiration from anything, somebody banging the door, anything, or a phrase, someone's knocking at the door, Paul McCartney, you can get it like that. But this particular one that I use for the road managers, the music for the road managers, also the one with the seagulls were in the sky, that some of you mentioned about, that came from just 3 notes. And the 3 notes were the reason because of that was the night before I'd switched the piano off that I always use from the back. I don't normally do that, but I'd switched it off and back because I'd had some trouble with leads. Switched it off. When I came back in the next day, I played the piano 3 times on a note, and there was no piano working. Then I remembered I'd switched it off. So I switched it back on again, hit the 3 notes, and these are the 3 notes. And that sparked off this whole song. So hope you're not sick of it already, but I'll play you that song. But that's how it came about. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. It was just a few things of interest, thought you might find of interest. And no doubt I'll find some more over the next few days. If I do, I'll post them. So have a good day, have a good weekend to everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.